am Allie.
And I'm Evan.
And we are the Kingdom Canucks.
That's us.
That's us. Because we're Canadian, so the Canucks part comes. And we thought it was creative. Anyway, this is our first trip vlog. And we are sort of experimenting with a vision for the format and the style. So we hope you like it. Let us know in the comments below what you think. This is from our first day on our most recent trip. And of course, day one, you go to the Magic Kingdom. And I have been, I think this was my 9th trip to Disney. And Evan had never been.
It was my first trip. I was super excited. We're almost there.
I love these gates. Look at them. They're so exciting. It's so pretty. Look at them. Look at them.
Keep right.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna have a great day. Not a good day, a great day. So here's the thing, friends. If you have been an experienced Disney traveler and you're going with somebody who is, this is their first trip, there's kind of a lot of pressure because like they have built this up and Evan has wanted to go for so long and was so excited about this trip. It's like a lot of pressure. Like you personally have to ensure it's perfection. So, you know, fellow travelers, go easy on yourselves. It's okay.
I wanted her to say have a magical day. I'm a little bit disappointed. That's okay.
Yeah, normally they say have a magical day, don't they?
Maybe so. Maybe that's just at the Disney store. Magic Kingdom parking all lanes. Okay. They don't want spots in between. They don't want people driving up and down lane looking for a spot. No, no. No, no, no. You park where they tell you to park. You're all in one spot after another, all in a row, perfectly lined up.
So just to sort of give a bit of background on this trip, this was actually our honeymoon at Disney Moon trip. We went to Disney World for 2 weeks. We spent 1 week, just the two of us together, and the second week our son was with us, he was 5. It was lots of fun. We had a total blast, and this is our first day in the Magic Kingdom. So as most people know, there's 2 ways that you can get to the Magic Kingdom. You can take the ferry or you can take the monorail. I thought for Evan's first trip we should definitely take the ferry because it's just such a cool view coming across the lake and you see the castle and it's just really, really cool and it's just a nice like build up to the excitement. So we thought we would do that. So was that a good choice, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Didn't
cool.
you ask me what I wanted to do?
I think so.
I don't remember.
But I also, knowing
But we
me,
picked the ferry.
I probably led you in the direction of like leading you to think that you had a choice, but was probably like,
That could be.
ferry. And like the night before when you were sleeping, I was just like whispering in your ear, ferry.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, I'm a tensie. I just like to control things. Anyway, so we went on the ferry, and it takes a lot longer, but it's really cool, especially for our first timer. Lots of fun.
Watch your step and welcome aboard the General Joe Potter.
Hi there, folks.
We have a lot more room and some seating on this upper level. Happy birthday. If you're coming upstairs.
And we got there pretty early. Like, we missed the opening ceremonies early. We were tired, folks, okay? Don't judge us. You know, we had just gotten married the day before. 2 days before. I don't even know. It was the Monday, right? We got married on the Saturday, but we left right from the wedding reception.
Yeah.
Stayed overnight in a hotel. Got up early for flights in the morning and flew out. By the time we got there and got our rental car and checked in and all of that stuff, it was really late in the day Sunday. We were exhausted, and this was Monday. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
Yeah. We were tired. Okay, folks? We were tired, but also really pumped. So we had some Fast Passes booked. This was my first experience with the Fast Pass Plus system. The last trip I had gone on, I think, was 2013. And they still had the old ticket Fast Pass system going on at that point. I think they were just about to make the switcheroo. So this was my first sort of trial with the new FastPass system and using the My Disney Experience app, and I got the hang of it pretty quickly. I had pre-booked some FastPasses and some dining stuff all done through the app. So for that particular day, we had some FastPasses booked right around kind of the midday time. My thinking based on my experience was that the morning is usually pretty quiet. You could walk on some rides. It's really busy kind of hitting midday lunchtime. So I had booked like Space Mountain around I think 11ish. I can't remember. We had a fast pass for Splash Mountain, and I can't remember what else. But I got used to the system pretty quickly, and after we had used up those 3, I kept booking more and more and more. So I just sort of looked at where we were, right? So we came off of Splash Mountain at whatever time and looked, it was like, okay, what's right around here that's got a fast pass that we can just walk onto? I would do that. We would be, after we would check in at the next ride, I would be looking in the app to see what we could go to next. And we just got a good system down where we were just firing through, and we never waited more than like 10 minutes for a ride. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good. Had it to perfection.
Totally got it down, especially by the time our son came. We had it in a fine science, eh? Mm-hmm. So the first thing that we did when we got there is we wanted to get some magic bands. We just had our cards from when we had ordered our tickets that were mailed to us. So
We stopped in that gift shop though first.
Well, we did.
Right on Main Street.
Because we wanted magic bands. But then once we were in there, we were looking at them and we were thinking like, oh, we want to get the personalized ones. That was originally why we went into the Emporium.
That's right.
Why doesn't he just let me do all the talking? Anyway, walking around the Emporium ended up not being just about magic bands. It ended up being looking at all the cool stuff. And we probably could have bought half the store even just after being in the park for 20 minutes. We did resist. And headed on over into Tomorrowland to get the personalized magic bands. And we've got some really cool footage of me flipping through the screens and looking at the different styles, picking out a cool bride one, and getting my name on it. We didn't take footage of Evan getting his, but he got a cool groom one, the matching one with his name on it too.
It was a tough call because they had Goofy and Steamboat Willie Mickey, Steamboat Mickey. Yeah, I don't know.
Steamboat, yeah.
And there's a cool sketch Mickey, but I kind of thought, when am I going to get married again? So I kind of need the groom one.
Hopefully never. It's kind of a one time. Well, in my case, a 2 time. That's a long story, I digress. But in this case, just once. And we wanted just one bride and groom. This is your shot. So we got those. Purple, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And my name?
Cool.
Should I do Allie or Allison?
It's up to you. Allie? It goes bigger if it's Allie. Prince Allie? See what I did there? Wah, wah.
Oh. I didn't take that. Was I supposed to take that number down?
I think so.
We also had the buttons, the celebrating. They don't have the just married ones anymore, but they have the little gold and silver Mickey and icon rings sort of. And so everywhere we went, when people saw those, we'd be like, "Oh, congratulations, congratulations!" It was so fun.
But our friend Matt did get us just married one.
He did one that they used to have a few years ago, when they had more specific, like the just engaged, just married ones, or whatever. He gave us one of the just married ones that had a Cinderella on it, which was super cool. Vintage, very cool to have. So lots of fun. So we got our magic bands and then kind of set on our way. Very easy to program in the app. Just hook them up, put the little serial number on the back into the app, and bada bing, bada boom, off you go. And we rocked it. The only thing we had booked that day in terms of dining was a reservation at Be Our Guest. I had really wanted to get in there, was super excited to try that restaurant, and couldn't get an advance reservation to save my life. So my tip for you is keep checking back, because what ended up happening is a few weeks later, I just kind of kept every 2 or 3 days or so I would check, and a reservation opened up. It ended up being for a weird time. It was like a 2 o'clock reservation, but that worked really well for us because it was just the two of us. We didn't have any kids that we needed to worry about with strict meal times. So we ate before we left in the morning, and then sometime kind of mid-morning, I'm pretty sure we had Mickey pretzels, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, there's probably pictures of that.
There probably is. Insert picture here. And then we had our lunch at 2:00. And then what was also really great about that is that we weren't hungry then at dinner time. So when the crazy rush at all the restaurants at 5 and 6 o'clock, we weren't really ready to eat yet. So we were able to kind of keep riding rides. The crowds died down a little bit around that time. And
our dog just came in. I don't know if you can hear him.
he's a pug, so he snorts. So you can hear he's walking around the camera snorting. So then we ate a little bit later, and we just did quick service in the evening, and that worked beautifully for us. It was actually great. So we're going to do a separate video on Be Our Guest and talk about our experience there and show you some really cool footage. But that's sort of how the day went in terms of scheduling, and it was awesome. So yeah. What was your favorite ride?
Wow, my favorite ride. Does PhilharMagic count as a ride?
Okay, fine. Ride or attraction.
I think I vote for PhilharMagic. At least at Magic Kingdom.
Right.
This is just the Magic Kingdom video,
This
right?
is just Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
This is just day one, dude.
Then I think PhilharMagic.
It's a pretty cool, it's classic. I like that one a lot. So for those of you who've never been or haven't seen or been to PhilharMagic, it's a cool, you sort of sit down theater attraction. It's a 3D. They give you these little glasses and features all of your favorite fab characters. And it's cute. It's very fun. Yeah, it's a really good one, eh? It's
Yeah.
classic.
And just before PhilharMagic, we went in the Christmas gift shop. Does it have a name?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's on Main Street. On
It's
the
right
corner.
near. It's right near PhilharMagic.
It's not.
I thought it was.
No.
We came out of the Christmas shop and kind of walked down the street.
No. The footage leads you to sort of believe that, but your memory does not serve you correctly. The Christmas shop is when you're walking up Main Street towards the castle. It is on the left-hand side, right at the corner before you enter sort of the Liberty Square area. As you kind of veer off. In fact, there's two entrances, one on sort of the Main Street and one that comes out the other corner. PhilharMagic is back in Fantasyland, sort of around and kind of behind the castle, sort of in that corner. So. No, but okay, it's okay. Good try, honey. Good remembering. I've been 9 times. You've only been once, so it's okay. Yeah, PhilharMagic. That's a good one. I have always loved Splash Mountain. It's been one of my favorites since I was a kid. It was lots of fun to do that one again and share that experience with Evan. I also really like Peter Pan's Flight. We were able to do that. That was cool. And we loved Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So that was another one, could not get a fast pass for.
Forever.
Okay, but that's the thing. So couldn't get a fast pass for that to save my life. But we, in the evening, things had really slowed down, as they do. And I think it was around the dinner hour. Maybe it was later because it was getting dark, actually. And we looked and I checked in the app and it said the wait time was like 10 or 11 minutes. And the dog, the dog knocked the camera. Whatever, that's just going to happen. It's just how it's going to be with their pug. Come here, Winnie. Winston. Do you want to be in the video?
Come here. No, he ran away.
I can't remember what I was talking about.
The line.
Yeah, the line. We're going to have to do some creative editing there. I don't know how we're going to fix that.
Yeah.
So the app has been pretty accurate in telling you what your wait times were. We had found throughout the day, it, for the most part, seemed to be working fairly well. So we thought, well, let's give it a go, right? We really want to ride this ride. Let's try it out. So we got in line and things were moving along, and all of a sudden, stoppage. Well, we ended up finding out when we finally got up to the front about an hour later. An hour and 10 minutes later, yeah, but somewhere around there.
Time.
It was a long time. Especially after a long day, right? Because now this is the evening, so we've been there all day. And we're also post-wedding crashing.
And we kept trying to decide, do we leave and come back later? But we thought as soon as we leave, that's when the line will start moving again.
Yeah.
So we stuck with it.
We did. And something had broken down. They had to turn the ride off for a while to fix it. So that's what the holdup was. Anyway, it was lots of fun riding that at night. Super cool when you come in and out of the tunnels and you're outside. And it's dark and the Magic Kingdom is all lit up. It was really cool. I highly recommend riding that ride at night. Was really fun.
With the how did that work with the photo pass? We got a video.
Yeah, that's one of the rides.
Us inserted into it at some point.
Yeah, that's one of the rides that with PhotoPass you also get a little video. So it's the standard video that they have. But then they kind of insert some footage of you kind of slow-mo coming down this little hill. And there's a couple of places. Right. Just like that.
Slow motion roller coaster.
Just like they take your picture, you know, there were some video clips too, so it was super fun. I really liked that ride. What else? Is there anything else that you really loved? Aside from all of it?
I really wanted to try to pull the, well, I know you can't pull the sword out of the stone anymore, but I really wanted to see that just to try, you know. And I don't think we saw it on the first day.
We didn't. We did the second week when we were there with Henry.
Yeah, we were afraid they took it out, but we did find it later.
Yeah, and I don't remember why we couldn't find it the first day, because I knew where it was. And I don't know if there was just people around or we were in a rush and so we were trying to get to the next Fast Pass thing or whatever. But anyway, we did find it the next time we went the following week. It was so much fun. We rode a lot of the classics. We did Pirates of the Caribbean. We did Magic Carpets of Aladdin. You know, you got to do the People Mover in Tomorrowland. Yeah. Highly recommend that if you need a few minutes to just sit down and chill for a minute and rest your poor feet. And just take a break. It's a nice, good, slow kind of ride, but there's always a nice breeze, and you get some nice views too around the castle and at different parts of the park, which is kind of cool because you're up a bit higher when you're moving around. So that's pretty neat. We had a blast. It was a great day. By the end of the day, okay, so warning, the footage at the end of the day, I'm looking like a bit of a hot mess. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, okay? I just got married. I was exhausted. It had been a very long day.
And I was so excited. I was still recording everything, stopping every 5 seconds. Oh, look at that, look at that.
Literally,
like,
every 5 seconds. Stopping. So, I just want to get a shot of this. And I'm like, so dude.
Let's go home.
I can barely walk. Like, my legs and my feet have all, like, stiffened up. And I can barely, like, I'm almost roboting it. Like, and it had rained at one point in the afternoon, which was no big deal. But the coif was not looking so hot. Neither was the makeup or anything like that. My hair's all up in this, like, messy ponytail. It's an awesome day, but I'm so tired. And, like, my bra strap is sticking out of my tank top. And it was, like, it's just bad. Bad news bears.
I was looking at the lights and everything on Main Street.
I think
Main
you're supposed
Street
to
at
say
night looks really cool.
I think you're supposed to say, but honey, you look beautiful.
Well, yeah, they know that. They can see you.
Okay. Anyway, parks at night are really amazing. Definitely something to see. We were so wiped, but it's beautiful. When everything is lit up, even Main Street, it's just gorgeous and lots of fun. Even if you're not staying for the whole night show, and we didn't. We were way too wiped. We knew that we were coming back. And we also had bought some tickets for the Pirates and Pals fireworks voyage that we were doing on our last night there. So we're going to do a review about that. It was awesome. So we knew we were going to get a really cool view of the fireworks before we left, so we weren't super stressed about it. So we kind of checked out the park, watched a bit of the show at the castle, and grabbed our bags that we had left at the bag pickup and headed out. Worked well because then the monorail and the trams weren't super busy at that point, and got home and went to bed. We were so wiped. Awesome day. Yeah, you got any questions about the Magic Kingdom, let us know in the comments below and we'll try to answer them, maybe in another video. Yeah, I think that's it. It was a great first day of our trip.
Cool.
And then I think we slept until like 11 the next day. Because it was just... No, we didn't.
We didn't.
I think we went to Epcot the next day. I'm pretty sure we did it at 2 for a banger 2 days in a row.
Maybe.
I think we were cray-cray. I can't remember why we did it that way, but there was a reason, I assure you folks. And when we do our next video on our next day in Epcot, I'm sure I'll have a reasonable explanation as to why we were that silly.
I don't have my laptop in front of me, otherwise I could confirm or deny whether or not that's what we did.
Stay tuned, folks. You just have to check us out next time.
I can't reach it.
It's not there. It's not. So if you liked our video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe because we've got lots of other cool stuff planned, not just trip vlogs and reviews, but we've got lots of fun Disney things because we do all the Disney things. Canadians who love all the Disney things. So check us out. We've got a couple of other videos posted already, and we've got lots more to come. So, you know, if you subscribe, then you know when the new stuff comes, and you just are automatically notified. And we live in a world of convenience, so this is just, it's a no-brainer, folks. Anyway, thanks. Bye.